Seated on the dance studio wood floor, fists against her thighs, Charlotte Jones stretched her muscles to the limit, cooling down after the grueling class she'd finished teaching 10 minutes ago. "Charlotte, honey, we need to talk." Charlotte looked up, not at all surprised to find Tiana and Melanie staring at her in the mirror. From her friends' expressions, she knew what they wanted to discuss. Both had been trying to get her to meet up for the past few days. Tiana, the ringleader of the soon-to-be intervention, stood legs splayed. Hands on hips, her toothpick arms and puffed-out chest were the perfect impersonation of the Man of Steel. Charlotte took a deep breath, for patience, not from the cool-down, and studied her two friends' reflections. They were her best friends. Heck, the only friends she'd made since moving to New York City after college 4 years ago. The friends Charlotte had met when she first moved to the city were nice, but after she'd declined invites to social events that required money, they'd stopped asking. Somehow, over the next 4 years, she became a homebody. Mel and Tiana were a godsend. Although the two had been friends since high school, they'd happily, and sometimes without taking no for an answer, invited Charlotte out, or to stay in for girls' night. Charlotte had met Melanie through her boss, Damien. Although Mel had lived in Atlanta for a while, she'd often traveled to New York to cover sports events. It was obvious to Charlotte, or anyone who'd paid attention, that Melanie and Damien loved each other, but they were too afraid to risk their friendship. Thankfully, Mel had taken matters into her own hands by masterminding an operation to seduce her best friend, Damien. Around the same time, Charlotte had met Tiana when she moved to New York for a job offer. Tiana had often regaled Charlotte and Mel with funny stories about her office prank wars with her grad school nemesis, Nathan. "Hello, Earth to Charlotte." Tiana cocked her head,